Officials with Kimball Health Services were joined by several dignitaries and the public to break ground on a new $43 million hospital on Wednesday. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the hospital groundbreaking ceremony at the site of the former West Elementary kicking off the project, which will replace the existing 70-year-old facility after approximately 18 months of construction. Dr. Judd Dawson, KHS Chief Medical Officer, told the crowd that the new facility will help the staff meet expanded healthcare needs in the community that the current facility just can't.
As I was thinking about what makes a hospital, it's something you don't even pay attention to till you need it. But when you need it, it needs to be there, and it needs to be what you need it to be when you arrive. And the people there need to be ready to provide top-notch, best care possible, and give you what you need to save your brain, to save your heart, to save your kidneys, save your liver, and get you back to your family as healthy and whole as possible.
USDA Rural Development is providing a pair of 40-year loans totaling $34.2 million for the project, which agency director Kate Bowles says is extremely important as quality healthcare saves quality of life.
I'm so impressed with all of you for making this happen right here in Kimball. Especially in rural America, you all know that healthcare is essential, not only to patients, but also to the well-being and vitality of this community. And we're so proud and pleased to be a part of this effort, which doubles down on the heartland of America.
General contractors Haldison Construction Company of Centennial, Colorado, whose prior work in the region includes expansion projects for UC Health and Cheyenne Regional Medical Center, will get started at the Kimball site after June 1st. Well, 2 Panhandle students have been named National Merit Scholarship Award winners. Scottsdale High School's Emma Imhoff, the daughter of Michael and Sarah, is among the 2,500 NMS winners nationwide announced by the organization on Wednesday. Superintendent Dr. Andrew Dick says it is an immense honor for the senior, considering a career in engineering.
Certainly a testament to Ava's dedication, hard work, and how she has been so diligently focused on her studies, and we're very proud of her accomplishments and excited to celebrate with her in this remarkable accomplishment.
Also joining Ava in the rare accomplishment is Sydney High School senior Daniel Bashtovoy, who listed biomedical engineering as his probable career field. Both are among just 16 students across Nebraska to be named winners of a $2,500 scholarship. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
May is Beef Month, a time to celebrate the high-quality beef products that are raised by farmers and ranchers right here in Nebraska. With over 5 million cattle fed and marketed each year, Nebraska is the #1 cattle feeding state in the country. From steaks and roasts to ground beef and kebabs, Nebraska's beef producers take pride in raising safe, wholesome products that end up on dinner plates around the world. Join the beef community by celebrating Beef Month with your favorite beef meal tonight. Beef, it's what's for dinner in Nebraska.
Sponsored by Torrington Livestock Markets and Pioneer Animal Clinic. Welcome back. Wrapping up our 2022 May primary election coverage, and 2 Scottsbluff County elected officials hold on to their seat after being challenged. County Register of Deeds Gene Bauer received more than 2/3 of the votes over challenger Angie Hernandez. And County Surveyor Dennis Sullivan held off Scott Bossy by a margin of about 4% of the votes, or roughly 141 votes. Well, the Pathfinder Irrigation District will begin the transfer of inland lake water from the Guernsey Reservoir to Lakes Alice, Winters Creek, and Lake Minnetonka through the Interstate Canal on May 15th. Water should reach Lake Alice late on May 17th and Lake Minnetonka by May 19th. Water levels in the lakes will begin to rise on these dates. People using the lakes for recreation should be aware of the changing water levels and plan accordingly. And Western Nebraska Community College will celebrate 264 students that will graduate with a degree, certificate, or diploma this Saturday. WNCC's 90th annual commencement is scheduled for 4 p.m. in Cougar Palace. The ceremony is open to the public and will also be live streamed for those who are unable to attend in person. The live stream can be found here at kneb.tv or at wncc.edu.
Renewal by Andersen. Enjoy the view again. There is nothing like that morning cup of coffee when you have Renewal by Andersen windows. Their exclusive Fibrex material is twice as strong as vinyl. The difference is huge. No more drafts, no more absurd heating or cooling bills. A quiet home, the outside noise is gone. Renewal by Andersen's incredible financing offer is here right now. No money down, no interest, no payments for a full year. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Enjoy the view again with Renewal by Andersen windows.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
It's game day for the Scottsbluff soccer team at the state tournament. Well, for the first time in 12 years, the Bearcat boys soccer program in Omaha for the state tourney. They've got an early afternoon game as the 4-seed playing 5-seed Waverly. With the program on the big stage for the first time in a while, Coach Nate Rock hoping they can get off to a confidence-building start eearly on.
And it's something that we've struggled with at times this year, and it's something we've talked about, and, starting quick. And we're not discounting the fact that Waverly, they're a lot closer. It's a day trip for them. They get to go home, and they're they probably going to have a bigger crowd and things like that. So we just don't want it too big for our kids to make sure that they focus on playing soccer. Any goal in the opening 10 minutes is a game changer, and then things generally settle down, and we might have to weather a storm here and there as this game goes on, but like I said, I feel like we're going to be really competitive.
After goals from Kareem Castillo and Jason Escamilla, the Cats were 2-0 winners over Norris in the district final last weekend, while Waverly beat Crete in a shootout 3-2. What does it take for the Cats to advance to the semifinals with a win over Waverly today?
The biggest thing for us is to control the midfield. We want to definitely be on the front foot. We want we want to attack. We're not looking to defend and put numbers behind the ball and then counter. We want to, that's actually Waverly style. So we want to hit the ground running, put them under a lot of pressure very early, lots of shots on goals, lots of players into the box, connect through the midfield, and play good attacking soccer.
We're going to have the broadcast this afternoon on 106.9 The Trail with the Rural Radio Network's Jason Jorgensen. That'll start at 12:45. Game time at 1 o'clock. A win, they'll play either Omaha Scud or Elkhorn North on Saturday in the state semifinals. Well, the spring sports season really winding down. District track and field wrapping up in the region with C&D meets today. What about the state track and field meet? That'll be on tap for next week. Also around the corner, girls state tennis, plus you've got boys state golf and that Class B tournament. That'll be right here in town at the Scottsbluff Country Club. And either underway or right around the corner, baseball for the summer. The Wesco Zephyrs, they're off to a 3-1 start. They'll be at Casper coming up on Saturday, hosting Cheyenne to close out the weekend Sunday. The Gearing Legion program less than 2 weeks away from getting their campaign started. Plus, the Western Nebraska Pioneers, they're venturing into the Startup Independence League. They'll have their season opener on the road at North Platte on the 24th before opening up at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, the first home game of the year, on Friday the 27th. That'll do it for today. The latest from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
The 5055E from John Deere features the value of choice with a cab or open station, two-wheel drive or mechanical front-wheel drive, and transmission options. In addition to easy-to-use controls and loader compatibility. All of this is backed with a 5-year powertrain warranty. The only thing easier than owning a 5E is operating one. See your John Deere dealer for details.
Visit 21st Century Equipment with locations in Scottsbluff, Torrington, Bridgeport, and Alliance. Developing solutions, delivering success.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, this weekend, Gering High School's class of 22 will graduate and receive their diplomas. However, way back in the fall of 2009, many of these young men and women got their start at Lincoln Elementary. On Wednesday, several dozen soon-to-be graduates returned to the school where it all began, where current elementary school students and staff gave them one final farewell as the grads walked down the hallways. Seniors Chris Bliss and Autumn Elson says being back at Lincoln after all these years is surreal.
It's kind of cool. I mean, like, I went to school here same as these guys, and that's almost 7 years ago since I was last even in this building. So it's kind of cool to just be here and come back to my roots.
But coming back here in my cap and gown is just kind of making it all seem kind of true.
And it's real, a lot more real.
Yeah, a lot more real than talking about it all year long.
Gering's graduation ceremony will be held on Saturday morning at Five Rocks Amphitheater. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.